So we are trying to make this beaded ball. And this beaded ball is made with 30 beads. So right here I already have counted 30 crystals. If you're sure you counted 30 beads when you're starting and you have less or more, then something might have gone wrong. We have our 0.40mm fishing line and our cutter. That's all we need for this project. So I'm going to cut about 20 inches long of the fishing line. And I'm just going to set that aside. Now we're going to have our fishing line, we have our crystals, we're ready to start making our ball. Now something I want you to know in this video is that our right wire, just note it, our right wire is where we add our beads. Both wires we interlock, and the left wire we pass through our beads. You'll understand as we go on, but just know that you're going to be adding beads onto your right, the wire in your right hand. The very first step is to add 4 crystals onto our wire, and so on our right hand we'll add 1, 2, 3, 4 crystals, and then we'll just slide that down to the middle of the wire. Now the next thing we need to do is to pick up 1 bead, and we are going to be interlocking. Now interlocking simply means the 2 wires, the left and the right wire, going in opposite direction through the bead. So this is basically what interlocking is. I'm going to hold the 2 wires together and pull the bead down so that the wires are even. If you don't do that, you would end up having your wires not even. So right now we have our first step complete. The second thing we're going to do is we're going to pick up 3 beads, and as usual we add the beads to our right hand. 1, 2, 3. After adding the 3 beads, we slide it down. We will pick up 1 bead and we would interlock. After interlocking, we hold our 2 wires and slide that down. We have this. The next thing we do is pass, and I said we'll be using our left wire for passing. So you pass the left wire through just 1 bead beside it. So we pass our left wire and we are done with the second step. The third step is going to have us picking 2 beads onto our right wire. 1, 2 beads. After picking up 2 beads, we are going to interlock with 1, and then pull the wires together, pull it down, and with your left wire you pass through 1 bead. And we are done with step 3. For step 4, on the right wire we pick 2 beads, slide it down, pick up 1 bead for interlocking, slide that down, and then pass your left wire through 1 bead beside it, immediately beside it. And we're done with step 4. For step 5, you pick up 2 beads onto the right, then you pick up 1 for interlocking, you slide that down, and then this time you pass your left wire through not just 1 bead but 2 beads. And we're done with step 5. For step 6, you pick up 1 bead onto your right wire, slide it down, pick up one bead for interlocking, and then pass your left wire through one bead. Now that's 6 steps completed. I would like us to know that at this point you already have half of your ball. You're almost done, and we're able to, with this half of a ball, create several other projects. I'm going to put a link up showing you a project I made using this half of a bead. It's a beautiful earring, and so you can click on the link to watch that video. But at this point we'll continue to fill up the other half of our ball. So what you do for step 7 is to put 2 beads on your right wire, pick up one bead and interlock. After interlocking, you pass your left wire through 2 beads and you're done with step 7. For step 8, you're going to pick up one bead onto your right wire, interlock with one bead, slide that down, pass into 2 beads with your left wire, and step 8 is completed. Step 9, you're going to pick up one bead onto your right wire, interlock with one bead, slide that down, pass your bead through 2 beads, pass your left wire, through 2 beads just beside it, and we're done with step 9. Step 10, pick up one bead onto your right wire, interlock with one bead, and then this time pass your left wire through 3 beads. 1, 2, 3. And then for the final step, just pick up one bead and interlock. Interlock involves the 2 wires going in opposite directions. Now to finish up, pass your right wire through 2 beads, and your left wire also through the 2 beads beside it. And this is just basically going to make both wires meet together somewhere in front like this. And so to finish up, we'll just make 3 knots. 1, 2, and 3, and we're done. Ideally you should cut your wire, but it's not good to always cut your wire where you made the first knot. So I'm going to pass our wires to another point and make another knot there, such that if that knot comes loose, our bead is still secure. So I'll just pass this away to another point, pass this also away, let it meet up together once more, and once here we make 3 knots again. And then I'll just cut off. Sorry guys, my cutter is very blunt. And we're done, guys. There you have your beaded bow. In the slides following this video, I'm going to show you several different projects you can make with your beaded ball. You could make earrings, you could make bracelets. For bracelets, you could just make several of these balls and pass an elastic string through it and tie, and you already have a bracelet. For an earring, you can put in your head pin, put a tiny bead, put in your head pin and make a loop here, put your hair wire, and you have your earring. You can string it and make a necklace. There's several things you could do with this technique.